Hey, it's Corey, your DM. Welcome to Vibe Proficiency, a D&D podcast about death, dumpster diving for magical artifacts, and ballpoint temporary tattoos, I guess. Thanks, as always, for coming back for another episode. Super stoked to have you. Just a quick note up at the top that if you haven't already, it'd be awesome if you could leave us a rating on the podcast platform of your choice, or, even better, tell a friend or two about the show. We obviously don't advertise the podcast or anything, so the only way this show finds its way to new listeners is if you mention it to somebody you think might enjoy it. And we really appreciate that. Obviously, we don't run ads on the show or anything, so if you do want to directly support us making it, the best thing you can do is tell a friend or share around our links, which you should be able to find in the show notes. Anyway, that's it, really. We are careening towards the end of the first arc or season, and I really hope you keep digging it. All right, thanks. Enjoy the show.
Oh, fuck. I still didn't even make a fact.
Well, you got a little bit of time.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Nope.
All right, well, I'll start, and by the time we get to you, hopefully you'll have a fact.
Okay. Let's hope.
Let's hope. All right, hello, I am Rebecca. I'm playing Mira. She is a tiefling druid / cleric. My fun fact this week, it kind of ties into a past one. So as a kid, she loved to read, and she had all these collections of stories. And when she was younger and she was thinking about what she wanted to be when she was going to grow up, it was a pirate.
Nice.
She wanted to be a pirate. And part of her still holds on to that dream.
I'll make a note.
But there's no seas in the forest.
It's so funny, actually, because when I started sitting down to draft campaign ideas for us, the literal first thing that I thought of, and I actually did a lot of world building for, was a seafaring pirate adventure. And it was aesthetically inspired by Atlantis and Treasure Planet and stuff.
Oh, that would have been so cool.
I know.
Maybe one day.
We are currently taking a vehicle that is bridges, but we have taken it as our own. We are technically pirates of the Grey Waste right now.
Ooh. My dream has come true. That's it.
Mission accomplished.
Dun, 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 dun.
That's all I got for you, friends.
All right. I'm Casey. I play Kira, the Kalishtar monk rogue. My fun fact for this week is when Kira was younger, she had a really bad lisp. That's it. And she grew she grew out of it. I don't think that's the one I said last week. I don't remember.
Was it a frontal lisp, a plateal lisp, or a dental lisp?
No. Chandler has once again found a wiki page to read.
What the fuck is the difference in all of those?
Oh, don't ask that.
A frontal. Consequently, the S and the Z sound in words tend to be vocalized as th. For example, words like pass and sleep would be pronounced as path and thleep. That's the frontal
That's
lisp.
the one. Yep.
Okay, there we go. We had a frontal lisp. Figured it out.
All right, now it's clarified.
Thank you for choosing the first one.
Anything you want to add to that, or are we done researching types of lisps now?
That's all. That's all. That's all she wrote.
That was
Cool.
beautiful.
Abadee. That's all, folks. Tyler, you're up.
I'm Tyler. I play Cadmus Lightbringer, half-orc paladin warlock. Fun fact for Mr. Lightbringer is during the off time, he's been honing his magic abilities a bit.
Ooh.
He's been dabbling more into the warlock powers, some of the paladin powers, trying to combine them, see if he could use them at the same time. Just, practicing a little bit, trying to get better at his Eldritch Blast, honestly. And I feel like that practicing worked out for him.
That flicking the wrist, it's really painful.
I'm sure Kira thinks so too, yeah. Kelly, I think that you're finally up. Have you come up with anything?
Okay. My name is Kelly. I play Harp, the Changeling Ranger. And...
yeah.
And...
Can you leave all this in?
Okay.
Just say the words. Say
All right.
whatever comes. Go with it.
So here's the thing. Since she was raised in the forest, right? On her birthday, Xelia decided, what would be really cool if she saw the beach. And so for her birthday, they celebrated on the beach, and it was the best day ever.
That's
so
sweet.
would Harp also be interested in a life of pirateering? Because I think I have an idea for when we get back to the material plan.
If she mentions the beach, I think she would love to hear that Mira had that sort of ambition. And she'd probably hop right on that idea.
They
Great.
make a lot of money as pirates.
Kelly, maybe you can tell Harp to bring it up next time you two chat.
I don't. Is she here?
I don't. You tell me.
Oh, I'll mention it to her.
Perfect.
Okay.
Chandler.
Hail and well met.
Yeah. Hi.
Hello, I am Chandler. I play Elwyn Peck, elf turned pseudo-dragon, then murdered.
And good boy, if I recall.
And good boy, now turned back into an elf here in the dead place. Fun fact about Elwyn is he's really been trying to figure out what to do with all these cogs and the singular screw that he got from Bridge last time around. He also has a bag of dice, so he's just really working on something with that. He thinks like that he can use that, and we'll get home.
Sure.
Wait, I thought he knew how to get home.
Yeah, but the cogs are really spinning.
Ooh.
Thanks for that setup, Tyler.
Right over the plate. Yeah, I'm Corey. I still play everyone else. Last time we played this game was, I don't know, like a year ago. And I really had to dig through the notes to refresh myself and prep for this earlier. And I just completely forgot some of this, like you just having a bag full of garbage from Bridge.
Garbage.
But what I didn't forget was that you guys all shot at each other for a bit there towards the end. And boy, I just love watching that. But yeah, last time we played, you all just met back up in the wastes. And, decided against accidentally killing each other with ranged shots.
Well, do we get our fun fact, though? Because if ever a time for a Bridge fun fact.
You want a fun fact about Bridge?
Yes, please.
Dude, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out how to get this NPC off the page and into our game, and I just couldn't come up with a useful reason to do it until later on in the story. So they were just like chilling here in the binder for like strategic future deployment, But then y'all died and needed a car. So it was like, hell yeah, let's dust off that little inventor character, huh?
So instead of like waiting, you just took the abridged version.
Dude.
Oh,
Boo.
wow.
Boo.
That was even bad for you, pal.
Thank you, and that is all for me. I'll see you all next week on Vibe Proficiency.
That was a unanimous boo.
Yeah, it's impressive, really. But yeah, I think we're pretty quickly approaching what I've been thinking of as like Arc 2, considering how quickly we've been moving through stuff. And the original plan for Bridge was to show up there.
Still can.
Well, they're currently super dead, so unless things change, I think that's just the way that particular cookie crumbles, But yeah, that's the fun fact, I guess. Bridge was originally an Arc 2 character who got released early for good behavior. Anyway, last time on Vibe Proficiency, you met up and merged the party back together after killing a couple weird beasts that were attacking you.
And they like dissolved?
Yeah, they did, yeah. They like crumbled into dust really shortly after you killed them, and it wasn't super pleasant to watch. What are you doing now?
Hey, Kira, what you up to? What are you doing out here?
I thought we covered that when she got on the...
Did we cover that?
Yeah, we did. Mm-hmm. It was nice, actually.
Listen, Kira, it's been a long day. It's been a long day.
It's been a long 5 minutes.
To be fair, it's been a really long 5 minutes.
Hey, listen.
It's been a long enough 5 minutes to say officially lose your job and start interviewing for another, hypothetically speaking.
Wow.
It's been a minute. So do you guys want to like keep driving?
We fixed the car, correct? Or
Yeah, I think you did a mending on the dagger damage, yeah.
Perfect. As long as we're not going to break down.
Yeah, it was mostly superficial damage, and that glowing orb thing that was powering the vehicle wasn't hit. But yeah, just as a reminder, since it's been a minute, Bridge did tell you all before you left that you need to protect it to the best of your ability, because without it, you might be stuck out here. And I'll say that you don't really know what its deal is in general, or like what its compositional makeup is, right? But you guess that mending might not fix it if the orb itself gets damaged. But what do you all do now?
So keep heading.
Heading here we go.
Okay, you keep driving.
Wait, but do we know where we're going?
No.
Yeah, we're going that way. I know exactly where we're going. Peck told us.
Well, I definitely said it was out here somewhere. I think, again, it's been a long 5 minutes. I believe we are coming out here to get a look, but also to hopefully find Cadmus's friend.
No, we already talked to him.
He definitely did that, yeah.
Did we?
Oh,
we
man.
brought
he's-
bagels.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Oh, man.
They gave us a direction then, didn't they?
Yeah, they said that way.
Okay, let's go that way.
I drive that way.
Okay, you go that way.
As we are traveling along, I am enthusiastically taking notes and drawing, but I'm also keeping a very close eye on Cadmus driving since there's been some issues in the past.
Sure, yeah.
Can I short rest while they drive?
Yeah, you could certainly do that. I'll say you're not quite sure if you could keep super active watch and short rest at the same time, but you could probably take turns if that's what you want to do.
That's fine.
Cool.
So I'm just not keeping an eye out then. I'm just chilling.
Sure. But yeah, you kick the vehicle into gear and you guys are moving along towards the larger section of the giant ring of the mountains in the distance again. And you're moving pretty quickly in this thing, like far faster than any horse-drawn carriages you've seen on the material plane. But the way those mountains barely seem to be moving closer, it's clear that it's still going to take a hot minute to get where you're going. Maybe you take turns patching yourselves up and short resting as you go, but it just feels like it's taking hours and hours to make much progress out here. But without a sun in the sky to help you keep track, you really can't gauge how long it's been or if that even matters in this place.
I've just been counting the entire time. 1, 2.
Yeah, just steadily counting the seconds passing by.
And every time I get to 35, I lose count. I have to start.
Yeah, that absolutely tracks. But yeah, you all keep yourselves busy as best you can in such a small space. And after what feels like ages, crossing this featureless expanse here, you finally feel like you're within mere minutes of your destination. And you start to notice these like cave mouths dotted along the mountain faces. What's your plan?
How loud is this?
I was just going to ask.
Honestly, it's not as loud as you imagine seeing it on the lift in Bridges' shop for the first time. Not that y'all would have any real experience with this in-game, but it's not like a combustion engine or anything, you know?
So we're rocking a hybrid.
Yeah, it's a Prius. But it makes some sound for sure, but it's not like an engine in the modern day sense.
Do we want to attempt to be stealthy going forward?
From what I've read about this thing, which isn't much, I feel as if the stealth would be best.
Okay, we're just a couple minutes out?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace on us and the vehicle.
Okay, and that's what, plus 10 to stealth checks, yeah?
It does indeed.
Okay, sick. Thanks.
Maybe we could park the vehicle into what you said there are like some open caves, it looks like?
Yeah, definitely. There are a good handful for sure. One of them is significantly larger than the others. But even the smallest of the rest of them, you don't think that any of you would have to even duck to get inside if that's what you want to do. The small ones aren't big enough to fit the vehicle through, though.
What do we think?
When we get up to the cave mouth, I want to divine sense.
Sure, you can do that.
Do we want to take the vehicle all the way up to the cave, though?
I'm nervous to leave it. If we lose that, we are likely going to have a lot of difficulty getting back.
Yes, but if this beast hears it, the beast might want to take it.
Well, I mean, then Cadmus should stay in here.
You want me to stay in the car? You guys go fight the monster?
Wait in the car, Brian.
I mean, I'll stay here if you guys want. It's fine.
I mean, I'd rather not leave the heavily armored paladin.
I found this book in the console. I thought I'd read it.
But
Twilight.
he's also the only one who can drive, Mira.
I'm holding the book upside down. Now, Elwyn.
Yes.
You're super powerful magic user, correct?
That is what I've been told.
Are you able to disguise the vehicle if we were to leave it here, like an illusion or something over it?
No. Illusion's not really my style. I can make it cold. I can move some earth around it. If it spoke a language, I could comprehend it.
What if you made a bunch of rocks around it?
Well,
hide it.
It'd take me a while, but I could do it.
Did Bridge by chance work for Capsule Corp?
If it was a living, breathing creature, I could turn it invisible for an hour.
Mira, do you have the ability to shape stone?
I do not. Stone is not my specialty.
What about earth?
Also, no. Funny enough. Fire's the one. I could put it in a cloud of darkness, but I couldn't do anything else while I keep it in that cloud of darkness.
Concentration spell?
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, you could just set it on fire. That's good, too.
I could.
It's anti-theft. Nobody's stealing an on-fire car.
There's no plants around the actual.
Yeah, there's just nothing out here. No.
Yeah, then I can't even cover it in plants.
Yeah, the downside of the sort of geography here is that there's just nothing around you, like as far as the eye can see. The only stuff you're aware of that isn't just flat gray nothing out here is this mountain ring and the city itself.
A forest druid's nightmare.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, a ranger's nightmare.
You said we can't hide them, correct? Like in the cave?
Yeah, only one of these cave entrances seem to be big enough for it to fit. You're not sure what's going on inside or if any of them happen to connect in there, though.
Okay, so, I mean, someone could scout ahead and just take a little peek.
All right, I'm in. I will go.
No, not you, clunky boy.
Wait, not you. My familiar can go do that. That is literally what my familiar is mostly used for, is for scouting. I can just do that.
Yeah, that works.
How close are we?
I don't know, let's say a few 100 feet away now.
Cool. So I am going to look through my familiar, everyone. I will not be able to hear you, but I will be able to talk.
Please don't draw my face.
Yes, please don't draw my face. My unseen servant will be watching. If you try and draw my face, they will smack your head. And then my eyes roll back in my head, and I see through.
Oh, that was kind of gross.
It is. It's great. It's really great. Art and Daphcus, whatever their name is now.
Yeah, super love how difficult to follow that whole thing has become.
Hey Chandler, would your familiar consider the entire group its companions?
I don't know about that. I don't think so.
Well, if you say yes, he gets a +10 to his stealth. If you say no, he's on his own.
Yeah, okay, I guess. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think it counts as part of the party. You're fine.
And yeah, I'm going to go fly ahead and see what's up.
All right, sounds good. Roll stealth.
I'm just yelling the entire way.
I immediately take the pen from my journal and start drawing on Elwyn's face.
Give him really bushy eyebrows.
Absolutely. I'm gonna connect them, but like in a really comical way. Super exaggerated. I'm gonna give it a big handlebar mustache.
Yes. Good thing he can't feel.
+4. That is a 19 for stealth.
Okay, +10 or like that's with the 10?
That's with the 10 and the 4. I rolled a 5.
Wow, okay. Good call on that pass without trace, I guess. Are you going into the big cave opening or one of the smaller ones?
I want to check out like a couple small ones.
Okay, you poke your head into a couple of the smaller cave entrances. And in each one, you see these long, narrow tunnels that seem to kind of wind through the mountain and split off into these branching paths. You figure you'd probably need to come up with like a system of some kind to make sure you could find your way back out if you started exploring much further. I will say, with how many twists and turns and forks there seem to be, you kind of figure there's a solid chance that these smaller tunnels could possibly run into each other at least a couple points deeper inside, but it's hard to know for sure.
I reiterate all this. I'm like, these caves, they don't look great. They look like they just get lost in them. I'm going to go investigate the big cave now. Remember, I cannot hear you. I cannot see you. Please do not draw on my face.
As he's talking, I pull back just a little bit. And then continue to draw. I'm going to draw like a little Kellamvor symbol on his side.
And poke his cheek.
Absolutely. Mira, can you roll sleight of hand? And to be clear, like not to determine if you get caught, just to determine how good your drawings turn out.
Oh no, I don't think very good.
What is that, 10?
Well, I'm a new cleric of Kellamvor, so it's still not great.
Yeah, it's not a perfect symbol of Kellamvor, but I think anybody looking at it would get what you were going for. Maybe you just weren't prepared for how like silky smooth this elven face is.
I just imagine Harp's kind of like behind her, trying to tell her how to draw it better.
For sure.
It's a little scaly too.
Oh yeah, 100%. I completely spaced that. Yeah, Elwyn's a little scaly in elf form right now.
That would be why I'm having difficulty.
I know, it's a weird texture.
And I pass the pen over to Harp.
All right. Oh man, we got to fix this mustache.
All right. So while they're doing that, Elwyn, you're going to check out the big cave opening?
Yeah.
Okay. So with your stealth roll of 19, you quietly approach this giant dark cave in the side of the mountain. And literally you take like one step into the entrance and you hear this rapid little skittering sound moving somewhere in the darkness.
Can I percept what that might be?
You want to percept it?
Oh, it sure does, because The pseudo-dragon has keen senses and has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight, hearing, or smell.
Sure, give me a perception roll.
That is a 17 plus 3. That's a dirty 20.
Hey, okay. So judging by the noise, like you lean in and really focus on the sound and the reverberations of the space, and you try to piece together what you're hearing. And you're pretty confident that it's not in your immediate vicinity, like it's somewhere a bit further in, but it sounds kind of small, like maybe about your size, like your familiar's size.
Do they sound creepy?
You know when a dog with long nails is walking along pavement or tile or like vinyl or something? It's like definitely got that little click-clack scrape sort of thing that reminds you of a small animal on all fours.
Guys, there's a bunch of creepy things in here. They're creepy. They're walking on the toes. It's like a dog on the thing. It's really creepy. Also, just as a reminder, I cannot hear you or see you. Please, I beg you, do not draw on my face.
At the mention of that, I just like point down to like his arm and I'm like, technically that's not breaking the rules.
I mean, we've already gotten this far. I don't think he'll be that mad.
Harp, you have the pen. What are you doing?
I'm gonna draw, since he is a dragon, I'm gonna draw a dragon.
Kira just rolled a 17 for sleight of hand.
You're gonna draw next?
Oh, hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna tap this guy up.
He can see his arms, though.
Not his upper shoulder.
So we're going to want to... No, but you can look down and see. I can look and see my shoulder. If you do it on his face and his neck, he can't see that.
Just for point of order, Elwyn does wear like some nice clothes, so like he has like sleeves on, so you can probably roll up the sleeves, do a little drawing, and put the sleeves back down.
I like the way you think, man.
Excellent idea.
From across the car, we just hear an exclamation from Cadmus. Inspiration has struck him.
I'm still reading that book.
Sure. So while Peck is busy looking through his familiar's eyes to scout ahead for you all, what are you drawing on him and where?
I want to draw glasses underneath his glasses.
That is so mean.
Listeners, if you could all just make sure you jot down this episode in this moment. This is when the beginning of Elwyn Peck's turning on the party. And this is the first step to the big bad.
The origin story of the big bad.
This is not
for
the
season
first
2.
step of Peck turning on the party.
So Kira's drawing glasses.
Like the round parts, like the lens holders. And I'm also drawing the arms too. Like go like back to his
On
ears.
the sides of his head.
He's getting full on glasses.
Harp, what about you?
No, I feel bad because I think Peck looks dorky. So she's gonna draw like the coolest freaking dragon.
Like on his arm, like a sleeve?
Yeah, and plus it's kind of mocking him because he does turn into a dragon, but he's a little baby dragon.
Oh, baby dragon!
Some would call it a pseudo.
No.
Cadmus, you're not drawing, right?
No, I'm still reading that book I found in the glove compartment.
Why is that funnier?
The book's upside down.
Amazing. While y'all are all giving Peck the sickest ballpoint temporary tattoos you can think of, Elwyn, you're focusing through your familiar's eyes. And as they adjust to the dim light in the cave, you can start to see just stuff strewn all over the ground in here, kind of sparsely near the front of the cave. And it's just like, it's trash, like just junk. And looking further into the cave, the density of odds and ends and random objects is like higher, deeper inside.
Like, does it look like trash, or does it look like just like odds and ends, trinkets?
Yeah, all of the above, right? And you know from the stuff that you read about the beast and the stories from people like Bridge and Kira's mentor that supposedly, at least as long as this version of the afterlife has existed, the beast has just been kind of taking stuff and disappearing with it. And you're wondering if you've found where at least some of that stuff is gone.
So it looks like this cave that I have found, there's a lot of stuff in here. I wouldn't say it junk, but stuff. I think we've definitely found the beast. As a reminder, I cannot hear you or see you. And listen, I know I didn't say it earlier, but Harp, I know you're a bit of a wily one. No drawing anywhere on my body, okay?
Ooh.
I don't want to go too far in here, but just kind of like sit and wait for a moment quietly and see if whatever was running off kind of comes back.
Sure, you hang tight and you keep an ear out, sort of listening for any movement. And you do hear it again, periodically. It's a ways further inside, you think, but it sounds like it might be coming towards you since the sound is getting a little more close as you listen.
I'll turn around and come back.
Okay.
And as I give that command, my eyes roll back and I can see through my eyes again.
Everyone roll a dex save if you were drawing on Ellen.
Not a stealth?
Sorry, this is more of a quick reaction type thing, so just a dexterity save.
14.
I got a 17.
I got a natural 1.
Damn it.
Okay. Everyone is able to quickly pull away and look busy with something else, except for Mira, who was probably really focused on trying to touch up the symbol of Kelemvor for like the third time to really get it right.
Oh, you had some dirt on your cheek.
Wait, real fast. I'm gonna make a perception check. Perfect. That's a 9. Oh, Mira. Listen, Mira. I just like you as a friend.
Oh God.
Gross.
It's just dust. It's dust. Hey, what was in that cave?
Marnie.
What?
Yikes.
Halloween Town?
Mira, were you not listening to me? I told you what was in the caves while I was. Were you like focused on something else?
You know, I bridged. They asked me to take some detailed notes, and I just thought now's the time.
You know what? That's fair. It looks like the big cave that we saw. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff in there. Potentially the beast, if they've been stealing stuff for so long. It doesn't look like garbage to me, but it doesn't look like anything important. So maybe that's why it's at the front here. So I'm assuming we need to go in there.
I guess, are we going in?
I mean, if we have to.
Did it look okay for us to be able to park it inside? Was there a valet or?
No, I didn't see a valet. There was some type of creature moving around in there. I didn't see it, but it sounded like it was moving around on all fours. It could be another one of those creatures we fought earlier.
So you just dipped. You left.
Well, yes, I told you all about it while I was in there. Were none of you listening to me? What were you all doing out here?
While he does that, I rub my hands like on my skirt to try to get the ink off my
I take my glasses off and I clean them, even though they have no lenses in them, and then I put them back on my face. What were you all doing out here?
I was looking out, making sure no monsters showed up.
Oh, well, fine. Yes, there was a creature in there. They sounded, they sounded a little creepy. I think we should maybe do a little sneaky sneak, so we don't die.
You said there was stuff in there, right?
Yes, that it looked like stuff.
I mean, we should go get the stuff.
I mean, it's a lot of stuff.
We have about 55 more minutes of solid stealthing. So if we're gonna do something, we should do it now.
Let's go then.
Sure. So, what do you do with the vehicle?
I'm driving it up to the mouth of the cave.
Or maybe right
I feel like we
inside of
shouldn't
it.
park this right outside the cave.
I'm going to pull inside. It's a carport.
Well, if we drive it right to the mouth of the cave, we can keep an eye on it. And then
How about this? This little orby thing comes out, right?
I mean, technically.
So we drive it into the cave, we park it there, we take out the keys, and we keep it with us.
I don't
know how safe that
we
is.
take that orb out.
Yeah, we just take the keys out, toss them in the bag of holding, good to go.
I mean, you are the one vehicle proficient.
I am expert.
Katniss, do you think this would work?
100%.
All right, here's what we do. Can we look at the orb? Can we pop the hood and look at the orb?
Sure, yeah. You open the panel that glowing orb is in, and inside it's just pulsing with energy. Honestly, it's kind of mesmerizing to watch these arcing, swirling, glowing patterns that dance underneath the orb's surface. And it seems to be suspended in some kind of housing, right? That has all these wires running from it to components all over inside the panel.
Yeah, so I rip it out, and then once it's time to come back, we put it back in there, and you do your Mindy magic that you did earlier, and we're good to go.
Can I do an insight check on Cadmus, a little vibe check to see if he really knows what he's talking about?
Roll a vibe check, yeah.
It's a 21.
I'll say this. You can tell that he's exceptionally confident in this plan.
Cadmus, you seem incredibly confident about the situation, and we should follow your plan.
I'm so stoked.
Worst comes to worst, I summon my horse, and he'll just tow us back to town.
Yeah, exactly. It's a great plan.
Honestly, we do have access to a lot of animals, so.
Sure, sounds good. How close do y'all get to the cave before you do that?
Why don't we do it outside the cave and we can push the cart into the cave?
Just where we are right now. Yeah, just where we are right now.
Right. Is everyone ready for this?
Wait,
Okay, but
Are we
like,
good to go?
no.
Very
Let's,
Okay,
carefully.
I'm just going to rip each one of these plugs.
Wait, before you do, I'm gonna jump onto the ground and use mold earth, which is a cantrip.
Okay.
Can I manipulate this stone into like a little box for this orb to go into before he rips it out?
Sure.
So make a little. It doesn't look nice, but it's a nice little stone thing, and I'm like kind of like looking at it, like eyeing the orb to make it where it can like sit inside of it, and then I'll bring it up to Cadmus and go, ready when you are.
All right. And then I pull it out.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm so stoked that this is what you've chosen. I'm going to need a pretty solid sleight of hand check from you, if you
It
please.
explodes and we all die.
Oh, I'm not good at sleight of hand.
why did we collectively decide you should pull it out?
I'm the expert.
All right, I'm getting nervous, and I drop a Pass Without a Trace, and right before he does it, I'm going to put my hand on Cadmus and cast Guidance,
Cool.
17 plus guidance.
plus a D4.
Okay.
Plus a D4, 19.
Beautiful. You are shockingly, handily able to pull the orb out from its like housing of wires and connections, and you drop it safely inside the hard stone box that Peck has made for this potentially fragile magical artifact. And what do you do with it now?
So I have the little thing, the little stone is in, and I mold earth again to then seal it so it's perfectly sealed.
Oh, so there's no lid anymore. It's just like orb inside cube.
So there's no lid.
Okay, you've made a magical geode, I guess.
It's geode. And I put that geode dude into my bag.
Boo.
Do you want to rethink your mentor, Cadmus?
I think we just worked together well.
I think we did a phenomenal job.
Okay, you do all of that shockingly well, and then you head into the large cave or a smaller one.
Which one do you think we should go, Mr. Dragon Eyes?
Again, had you all listened to me, I said that the small ones were probably not great. We should go into the big ones. What were you all doing?
I was reading the book.
And I kind of like scratch my brow, just a little scratch.
Hope it doesn't smudge.
As the ink just goes down the side of his face, yeah.
So into the big mouth, I think we should agree, disagree,
Agreed.
concur, unconcur.
Astute observation, I might add.
Doctor?
Quite astute.
Doctor.
Doctor?
I believe we should all stealth.
Yes.
Unfortunately, you don't add that +10 for Pass Without a Trace now.
We do not.
But yeah, roll for stealth.
Do I have advantage because my party mates were mean to me?
I mean, if anything, you're a bit more visually loud now than you were before they drew on you. So
12.
11.
that's rough, buddy.
7.
25.
12.
Okay, great rolling, everyone.
All right, so I'm going to leave my unseen servant on the vehicle, and I'm going to leave it with the instruction of, if anything comes and tries to take the vehicle, I'm going to leave it a scimitar that I have in my bag, not to fight with, but to just start hitting the scimitar onto the vehicle to make a lot of noise so we hear it, so we can
To
run
make a
back.
clang, clang, clang? Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, make some clang, clang, clang.
Okay, great. The optional alarm system package.
Got that alarm system installed.
Do you guys finally go inside the cave, or?
I mean, we're going to have to.
Let's go.
Okay. You all take a few steps into the cave. And just like with Peck's unseen servant, as your eyes adjust to the dim light, you see exactly what Elwyn described. There's just stuff all over the ground in here. Sparsely by the entrance, but more densely packed the deeper in you look. There's like small piles and heaps up ahead, but it's pretty big in here. The opening that you came through is huge, and the space is wide enough for, say, I don't know, a vehicle full of people to easily pass through with some extra room to maneuver.
Wait, are you trying to imply to us right now that we didn't have to do all the goofs and gags we just did?
And the big open space gives way to this large winding path leading deeper into the mountain. The ceiling is lower there than in this entrance area, but still pretty big. Peck, somewhere down there is actually where you heard that sound coming from.
The sound was coming from that way. It looks a little windy, but I think that's the way we all need to head.
I trust your judgment.
I appreciate that.
Hey, here, you can have this. I reach down into the stuff and give him whatever I pick up. I think this looks good on you.
Yeah, it's clothes. And they're not nearly as nice as what Elwyn is already wearing.
Cadmus, I appreciate that. And you know what? I got this for you. And I reach down and I grab something and I hand it to him.
It is 1,500 gold pieces. It's just like, it's a dinner plate. You know, it's like a really shiny dinner plate.
I will cherish this. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you both have trash, and you're all heading down this big, winding tunnel into the mountain. It's somewhat hard to see in here, but there's plenty of ambient light from the aurora outside that's kind of bleeding into the cave after your eyes adjust, and you're able to navigate pretty smoothly. Kira, you in particular, note how the sound bounces off the walls in here, and it gives you the impression that an even larger space than the one behind you might lie ahead. And sure enough, eventually you all make your way down the winding tunnel and through this giant opening into an incredibly cavernous, sort of vaulted, hollowed out space that's just unthinkably big. It's almost like the mountain itself is just a thin shell, and it's mostly made up of this giant empty space inside. But this space is full to the brim with hills and mounds and stacks of stuff. And what's more, it's almost, maybe you'd think of it as loosely organized. Like similar things are all kind of lumped together in heaps and sort of stacked tall into massive stalagmites of similar items. Not necessarily in a super detailed or like categorized kind of way, but kind of like soft things are together here, all kinds of dinnerware and cutlery stacked over here, boxy things piled up across the way over there. Like there's clearly some kind of method to the chaos here.
Is there a holy relic pile?
You'd have to look a bit harder than first glance, I think.
Mira, do you have the ability to find, know, and know where an item is?
Elwyn...
Yeah, Mira, can you locate objects today?
Normally I do, but I wasn't prepared to do that today. I just produce a flame in my hand and say, I can do this today instead, and then I snuff it out.
We could camp, and then we could do it.
You see, I feel like we definitely should not do that.
You scared of the dark?
I'm more scared of what's in the dark. Like all of these things that, we're skittering about.
Kira, as the stealthiest one in the group right now, you're like a bit ahead of everyone else, and they're like talking at full volume. And this bright light flashes to life from behind you as Mira just fully produces flame while you're sneaking in. And as that light sparks and flickers, you catch rapid movement a ways off. Something small sort of darts behind one of these giant pillars of junk, but then you lose it when Mira snuffs her flame back out.
I'm going to draw everyone's attention. I'm going to shush them all first. Hey, guys, we might want to keep our voices down. Something just moved behind the piles of stuff.
Did you see what it looked like?
No, I just saw something move. Something is aware of our presence here. We might want to keep it down.
Kira, go ahead and make either investigation or perception. I'll let you decide which.
Well, that's going to be perception because I have a +0 to investigation. That's a dirty 20 for perception.
Nice. Everyone quiets down and you close your eyes to start focusing on listening in the direction you saw that movement. And you can barely hear what you think must be it, moving slowly and quietly in this clockwise motion from pile to pile, keeping low and out of sight, but moving closer and closer to you all.
Since I'm the only stealthy one,
I thought we were being pretty stealthy.
I say as I knock over something.
I'm going to move to try to intercept its path. How far away did you say it was?
I'd say the way it's moving closer as you listen, maybe, 50 feet away, but behind some hills of junk, so it's hard to say.
Okay, then I want to step out in front of it and try and catch it off guard.
Yeah, sure. You creep up to where you anticipate it's heading, and you quickly peek around the corner of one of these piles of stuff. And as you do, you find yourself face to face with this tiny quadrupedal animal. You can't even really quantify what type of animal it looks like in this flash of an instant, but it's crouched down on all fours, low to the ground, and it's moving like a cat stalking prey. But the second it notices you, it starts to bolt in the opposite direction. What do you do?
Do I have anything I can chuck at it? I don't have anything small that I could huck in its direction.
Yeah, it sure would be helpful if the whole mountain was just littered with stuff for you to pick up and toss.
All right, then let me pick up some of the detritus laying around.
Okay. You're going to throw it at the creature?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
Did it? Oh fuck.
Second thoughts?
Yeah, I don't want to run into a. Did it look malicious as it was coming towards us?
I mean, it's smaller than Peck in pseudo-dragon form, and it's running away from you now, so you're not sure what the intent was.
Shit.
Smaller than a cat.
Yeah, Alf would totally eat this thing if that helps.
Quality Alf reference.
If it's not like a malicious, dangerous thing, there's no reason to throw something at it and potentially hurt it. If it's just like coming up to inspect us because we are bipedal ogres.
It's not too late. You grabbed something, but you haven't like thrown it yet. You could change your mind if you want.
Instead of throwing shit at it, let me follow after it and see where it goes.
Sure, yeah, you split off from the party and chase it?
I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna follow it, and probably recommend they don't follow because they are clunky loud boys.
Sure, makes sense. What do the rest of you do?
Can I look at are we currently standing next to like a pile of treasure?
I mean, what is treasure if not another person's trash?
Or like a pile of stuff?
Stuff.
I just want to like look around and see if I can kind of figure out what his how they're sorting this stuff to try and figure out what we're all looking for could be.
How about this? Picture you gave a toddler just a zillion things to sort. That's roughly the kind of rudimentary categorization we're working with here.
So really pretty stuff's together and really dirty stuff isn't.
Yeah, but also like stuff that stacks nice is over here. Stuff that doesn't is here. You know, like soft stuff over here, hard stuff strewn about over there. Like you get it. It's not really sorted by item type or function, just vaguely similar stuff is with vaguely similar stuff mostly.
All right, what are we currently next to?
Sure, right nearby there's a bunch of clothes and fabric-y things, blankets, blouses, towels, rags. Weirdly, next to that is just like a fuckload of keys, like loose house keys and stuff like that. Are you looking for anything in particular or just getting your bearings?
Yeah, I'm like, I want to look and see if I can see either anything that looks expensive or a golden skull.
Or can we maybe detect if anything's magical here?
There we go.
Ooh. Hey, I want to detect magic.
Part of me hoped that you forgot you could do that, to be honest.
Oh, it's been a month, okay?
Yeah.
It's been a month.
Yeah, a month of me realizing that I didn't prepare locate object on a quest where we are to locate an object.
It's good stuff. But yeah, Peck, you cast detect magic. And like you can't hit the whole space, obviously. It's as big as the mountain in here. So, but even then you feel the pull of just a bunch of different magical auras as you open your senses. But a few of them stand out to you in particular. One of them seems to be amidst a bunch of like, I don't know, flatware, like silvery dish-like stuff, you know? Just radiating a violet aura in your mind's eye. In the nearby pile of clothing from before, you catch this aura that is, God, you don't even know what color to call this, like a luminous gray, maybe? And not necessarily because the world here is gray, because you do see other colors elsewhere. Like there's a third item nearby amongst these like bits and baubles. It looks like maybe a pendant, and it's emitting this blue aura. Also, and this one is a bit more faint, but there's an orange aura that pulls your attention in this massive pile of sort of precariously stacked objects. But you can tell whatever it is like inside that stack, not easily grabbable from the outside. But yeah, that's all just like in the range nearby. So it stands to reason that there might be even more further in.
Guys, we have hit the jackpot as far as magical things go. I have 4 pings right now for some magical doodads. If you all, and I describe the dinner plate, the pendant, and the unstackable. And I go, if you all want to try and grab this, I'm going to try and grab this one here. And I'm going to go for the questionable unknown aura in the clothing.
Sure, you go for the gray aura. And since you can see what you're digging for, we'll do that first. You dig past all kinds of clothing, from rags and common clothes to a bunch of different hats to like fancier things like exotic fibers, right?
I'll grab a handful of those as well.
Sure, you grab a lot of pretty blouses and like, I don't know, some really classy dungarees.
Listen, this isn't for me. I'm going to be nice because I'm a nice guy.
You can just get a lot of like quote unquote fine clothes, and you can stuff them in your bag of holding. Yeah.
Just like a handful of the nice clothes. Nothing, not too over the top.
Yeah, you get like silks and stuff, like neckerchiefs and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as you're digging and pocketing a few things, you uncover that aura you were looking for. It's coming from these two pieces of sort of tangled together. They're like long and narrow pieces of this really dense fabric with these beautiful ornate trimmings and embroideries. And when you pick them up, like despite how thick and heavy the fabric looks, they feel so light. And they radiate this warmth that you can't quite place or explain. And you can tell that these are old and special.
Solid. Stuff them in the bag, deal with that later.
Sure, yeah. Harp, are you checking out the aura that Peck told you about?
I was just going to ask, is Kira still running after this little?
Yeah, definitely.
So we've just completely forgotten this.
Funny how that seems to happen, yeah. But we're going to cut back to her in a moment either way, yeah.
No, Kira said for us to stay here, so, we're doing our own thing.
Harp is compelled to go after Kira.
Yeah, totally.
So she's going to go.
Sweet, yeah, Harp is like taking off as Peck is describing the objects. Cadmus, how about you?
What's this pendant?
Sure, you head over to the pendant Peck pointed out, and you pick it up, and you flip it around to check it out. There's some kind of like sigil etched or carved into it. You're not really sure what to make of it. It's sort of an understated little silvery thing on a simple leather cord.
Elwin, was this the thing?
Yeah, that looks like the thing.
Oh, interesting.
Do you want to hold on to it? Do you want me to throw it in the bag and we'll figure it out later?
Open the bag a little bit.
Opened?
Alley-oop. And I kind of b-ball toss it into the...
Yeah, sure. You toss it in the bag of holding. Mira, what are you doing right now?
There's the dinner plate, and what else was left?
An unstackable.
I don't know what that is.
Same. It's a round object that doesn't seem to be stacking well with the like precarious pile that it's buried in, but you're not sure.
Great. I'll look for this unstackable object, but on the way I would also like to just keep my eye out on the hat pile.
We getting hats?
For perhaps something large and feathered.
Sure, you keep your eye out for a sick feathered hat or something. But you get over to the unstable looking pile Elwin pointed out, and you can see that it's mostly various rounded objects that have all been kind of thrown together into sort of this slouching, leaning tower of junk. It's kind of important to note that you can't see the aura of this thing, and Elwin doesn't know what it is, besides the fact that it's like somewhere inside that pile. How do you go about finding whatever it is you're looking for?
Peck, am I warm? Am I cold? Just kind of tell me where you're seeing it.
I mean, if this is all happening concurrently, I'm currently digging through some clothing.
Well, here's the thing. Everything looks the same. I'm going to go over to the hats.
Fair enough.
Okay.
And I'm going to look for a hat.
I mean, it doesn't take you long at all to spot what you're hoping to find in this pile of hats. And as soon as your eyes hit it, it's like time just stops for a moment. It's this beautiful, wide-brimmed tricorn hat with stunning embroidery on the edges and just like a feather adorning the top.
Oh, you're going to get a pirate hat?
Yeah, Mira, it's just like the ones in the pirate stories you loved as a kid.
Yeah, I'm just going to take that.
Yeah, for sure.
It must be magic. I found it, and I'll just put it in my bag.
So yeah, we cut over really quickly to Kira. The creature is out of sight once again, but you're trying your best to follow it by sound through these sort of really narrow and tight pathways between the stacks and piles of objects. And as you're listening for its movements, you hear quick footsteps approaching from behind you. And you turn around to see Harp coming after you.
I thought I asked you all to stay in the other chamber.
Listen, we've gotten this far in this journey. I can't let you just keep running off all the time. Plus, I kind of shot you earlier, so there's no guarantees it won't happen again.
Kira, make a dexterity save for me if you'd be so kind.
Oh, dunk.
Oh my god.
That's a critical fail.
Okay. So Harp approaching catches you a bit off guard, and as you two are talking, you hear a sudden noise from up ahead, and you turn quickly to get a look. But the stacks are so close together that you just like misstep and your shoulder bumps into one of these pillars.
Fuck.
It's honestly impressive how quickly the pile you bumped into starts to fall apart. Just like a cascade of clanging metal objects tumbling to the ground. And then you hear a little shriek, presumably from the creature you've been tracking, like on the other side of the stack. and you hear it move quickly away, but in the chaos of stuff crashing down to the floor around you, you lose track of it.
Shit.
And you're pretty far from the rest of the group right now, but you guys all do hear the sound of things crashing to the ground, and you can even look up into the distance and see the source of the noise. A couple of piles are toppling and crashing into each other in the direction you saw Kira and Harp run off to.
We should probably go check it out.
Sure, you guys are heading that way?
I let Peck and Cadmus lead the way just a little bit, and once I'm behind, I just put the hat on my head.
Be honest, how much satisfaction does it bring her after wanting to be a pirate her whole childhood?
So much, but it doesn't fit quite right because I do have 2 horns on the side of my head.
You'll just have to cut that out, and then the horns stick through.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a little bit of warmth in my heart.
Perfect. You all run over in that direction. And as you do, you actually spot that little creature darting around and avoiding being crushed by falling objects. And it's clearly freaked out about this, and maybe a bit aggressively so.
And you said it looks like an animal, just an unfamiliar one?
Yeah, you can't quite place it. If something exists like this on the material plane, you've never seen it. It's got 4 legs and a tail, but it's definitely not a dog. It certainly isn't a cat. It's too big to be a rodent or something either.
Okay.
You don't really know what it is that you're looking at, but it does remind you a little bit of those things that you fought in the wastes. But even those were a real far cry from what you're looking at now. It's less alien, more of an animal-like creature than those were.
Is it within 30 feet of us?
Yeah, you're about that far away now, for sure.
I reach out with my awakened mind, and if it understands at least one language, it can understand me. And go, hi there. We promise we're friends. We just got a bit turned around. Sorry about the mess.
Yeah, you cast out your mind to it, but it doesn't seem to register that you're talking to it.
Seeing him try to do that, having a momentary flashback to trying to speak to an undead hand. I'm gonna try to squat down as unthreateningly as I can and cast Speak with Animals.
Okay.
And say, hey, bud. Sorry about the noise. We're just trying to find a skull. Not a threatening skull, but a gold one. Have you seen that?
Mira, you don't think that it can, but if it does understand you, it's ignoring what you're saying.
Yeah, I figured as much.
And it's still moving around quickly, hopping out of the way of things that are falling and rolling on the ground, but it's getting progressively more low to the ground as it starts to realize just how many of you there are in this place with it right now as you're trying to communicate with it. Almost like it's bracing itself to strike. And all the while, it's right before your eyes, it's growing quickly.
Shit. Oh no.
And it's changing. Suddenly it's gained an extra tail and about 2 feet of height.
Oh.
Super shit.
And its head is just quickly swiveling from one of you to another, just sort of sizing each of you up.
Oh no.
Whoops.
No, you should have thrown shit at it when I had the chance.
Seeing that, I just slowly start to back away and just go hey, we should back away. We should.
You know what? I agree with
Do you
Peck.
think this is the creature?
Yeah, this looks like it.
What did Kellamvor tell you? Are we to communicate with him?
Yeah,
Are
you
we
don't get a chance to finish that thought before this thing opens its mouth and lets out this guttural screeching noise. And its jaw just keeps opening unnaturally and way further than it's comfortable to watch. It reminds you of a snake, about to catch and eat something twice its size.
Oh no.
And you can see rows and rows of fresh teeth pushing their way through gums and filling out the mouth as it grows in size. The creature's spine and limbs are all contorting and groaning and cracking as it seems to double in size right in front of you, elongating and reshaping the thing into something else.
I don't think this is good for
Let's
us.
go. Let's run.
And I just kind of turn around and just start jogging kind of quickly back towards where the unstackables are to try and grab that orange thing real fast.
Are you all running or just Peck?
No, I'm definitely running.
We have to take care of this thing.
I thought this is what we came.
No, the skull is what we're here for, and not the beast. And showing that we can get the skull.
Why didn't you tell us that?
Are you standing your ground or booking it out?
Well, I assume we're all backing up a little bit,
Sure. Yeah, you're all backing up as this thing grows and advances on you. Besides, I think Peck, who is jogging to that precarious pile of round objects from earlier, and Harp, who is following his lead. And as the rest of you watch, it's changing shape and size so fast that you're having trouble keeping up. It seems reptilian one moment, lupine the next, all sorts of shapes in between along the way. And for the first time since you've died, second in Mira's case, you see color as its eyes flash this radiant emerald green. And you can see that same green glow deep in the beast's throat as it grows, and the screeches change pitch and timbre into like deep, resonant roars. And then it presses itself low to the ground and begins to charge towards the group of you. Peck, with your head start, dig into this pile and roll sleight of hand while you do.
The slightest of the hands. That is a 17 plus 4, 21.
Beautiful. You plunge your delicate elf boy hands into this pile and you start fishing around for the aura that you can sense inside. And you know you've made contact with the object in question because it's actually somewhat warm to the touch. And you grab onto it and you yank it out. And as you do, you notice two things. One, you're holding what looks like another core, like from Bridges' vehicle.
Ooh.
And two, your sleeve has been pushed by jamming your hand into the pile. And your skin is just covered in some choice doodles.
I start to tears form. And then I push it down, and then I quickly put the orb into the bag and kind of shout, I got the orb for Bridge. You all ready? What are we doing?
Good question. What are the rest of you doing?
I'm in the front, and I'm slowly backing up, making sure everyone's behind me. I'm not going to attack first.
Yeah, you hesitate?
I'm just watching its movements, kind of, Chris Pratt in this dinosaur.
I don't know. Peck potentially has the items that I'm looking for. And given that this beast is now rushing us, we're not going to be able to look. So fighting is the only option currently available.
Yeah, I think
either that or we all leave and come back in a week when this thing's calmed down.
I think we have to fight it.
Yeah, I don't think we have a choice.
What I'm gonna do is while I'm waiting, I'm standing back behind Cadmus, and since he's right up the front, I'm just gonna think about Kellenbor really hard and just remember what we're doing and why we're here. And I'm gonna use that to cast Sanctuary on Cadmus since he's closest to the monster. And that'll last the next minute, and if anything attacks him, they have to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
I'll also cast Bless on myself, Mira, and Kira.
Sure.
That's an extra d4 to anything within the next minute.
Awesome. Anyone else? You have like mere moments to take a quick little action here as the beast charges at you.
I'm going to do the astral arm summon that I did in the desert with the other beast.
Sick, yeah. Harp, what are you thinking?
Well, unfortunately, she was going to take the Peck route, but since everybody decided that they're going to go fight, I feel like she's got this face of like, okay, we're going to do this again, right? Anseal all over again.
A scale of 1 to Anseal, how screwed would you say we are?
Time will tell, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's roll for initiative.
It's going to be great. I'm so excited.
That wasn't great.
Oh, really? Because I just got a 24, a nat 20.
I got a 3.
Okay, so to clarify, since there were multiple extra rolls there, let me make sure of the actual numbers. 13 from Tyler, 12 from Casey.
I rolled again, I got a 24.
Well, yes, but you had already rolled twice before that.
Oh,
so.
and that was a nat 20.
Yeah, it was a nat 20.
Yeah, I probably have let it slide if it weren't a nat 20, but our house rule is an extra action on your first turn with a nat 20, so it's a bit OP, but that's just me. Chandler, what did you get?
I rolled an 18, but my initiative is plus 4.
All right. I just rolled for the beast, and it got a 20 for initiative. So
did it really?
Yeah. Look.
A dirty or a natural?
Nah, just total 20, yeah.
Oh.
Bitch.
So the order will be, weirdly, Peck, then the beast, then Harp, Cadmus, Kira, and Mira. So, Peck, you turn around, glowing orb in hand, and you see, again, for the first time since you died, there's color here. This sickly green glow is coming from the eyes and mouth of the beast, and it is now more than twice the size of Cadmus and still growing and shifting, like extra appendages and teeth are forming as it's barreling down on the group. Kira is summoning her glowing arms. Cadmus and Mira look like they're gearing up to fight. What do you do?
Oh, cool. I guess we're doing this then. And I look at the thing and I go, ooh, buddy, look, it's fine. Like, listen, you look great. You definitely shouldn't attack us. Just like run away. And I cast Vicious Mockery at it. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, one sec.
DC 15.
That is a 19.
That sucks.
What happens on a fail then?
Nothing.
So you just kind of yell mean things at it?
If it failed, though, it would have had disadvantage on its next attack roll, which was really what I was trying to give it.
Gotcha, yeah.
And I'll just kind of like use my movement to get off of this pile of things.
Fair enough, yeah.
Even though right now, like, I'm having like I feel like I asked them very nicely not to draw on me, and I just saw some drawings on me, and I'm having some conflicted feelings towards if I should just leave. I have both orbs.
You've got the keys, yeah.
You're gonna leave me?
But instead, I just step back and I watch for a minute.
Okay. It's the beast's turn, and it's kind of like lumbering towards you while it keeps shifting and changing in the most heinous, uncomfortable to watch sort of way. I need y'all to picture like that American Werewolf in London shit. Like it does not look like a painless shape-shifting process. But it's shocking how big it's getting and how fast it's changing. Like you could not fathom a guess at what it's currently trying to become, but it's closing the distance between itself and the group quickly. The three of you in the front, Mira, Cadmus, Kira, right?
Yeah.
I need a dex save from each of you here as it pulls its head back and that green glow from inside its throat just erupts out and rushes across the ground in this giant breath attack.
8, 12.
9.
Okay. Kira, you save. You're able to leap out of the way. But Cadmus and Mira, you're not quite quick enough.
Oh, wait, we're blessed.
Yeah, you are. Roll your d4s.
So the 9 plus 4, so it's a 13.
Hell yeah.
12 for me.
Yeah, all three of you passed the save.
Thanks.
You dive out of the way as this thick green vapor just slams into the spot you were standing and like rolls across the ground, sort of washing past you and breaking up as it goes. Harp, what do you do?
I'm going to go with my classic move of the longbow.
Ooh.
But before I kind of want to see, because its eyes are glowing green, right?
Yeah.
I kind of want to shoot an eye if I can.
Yeah, if I've learned anything from Zelda.
Yeah. So that is a
That's why you know where the weak
25.
Yeah, 25 hits.
Okay. And then it is an 8 piercing damage. And then because I'm just doing so good, I'm going to aim at the other eye.
Yeah, please do.
And that's a 14.
Okay. Your first arrow, you knock it and draw, and you loose it straight into the glowing green eye of the beast. And it staggers and roars as the arrow sinks in, and you reach into your quiver, you knock another, and you fire again. But maybe it's just like thrashing and changing shape a bit too quickly for you to quite hit your mark. Like the arrow just sails past. But the eye you managed to hit still has the arrow lodged in it. And the beast starts like violently swinging its head around like it's trying to shake it loose. And instead of the arrow coming out, it's like that upper right chunk of the thing's head starts to ripple and change, and it like fully separates from the rest of the beast's head, and it falls to the ground. Just like a weird mass with the arrow still inside the glowing green eye. And it opens its mouth and screeches while the head sort of reforms around the spot where the eye used to be, and the eye on the ground begins to twitch.
Way to go, Harp. You just made a second one.
This is wicked. I mean, I'm terrified, Corey, but what a great monster.
Thank you. Cadmus, you watch all that happen like a mere 10 to 15 feet away from you. What do you do?
So we just dodged out of the way. I'm going to point my sword at it. Bonus action, Channel Divinity. I am using the Vow of Divinity. So I point at it and I'll be like, by Horror's Wrath. And then I'll run forward and attack it twice. Attack, advantage on both attacks.
Hell yeah, that's sick. Roll for it. And what part are you attacking? Like flank and limbs?
Yes.
Cool.
First attack is a 21.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm going to smite that. So that is 12 damage plus smite. Plus 2 radiant damage.
Okay, 14 total on that attack then?
Yeah, and then second attack is a 14.
You're blessed.
Yeah, you're blessed.
Yeah, you can add a d4 there for bless.
14, 15, 16.
Okay, yeah, you take a big swing at this thing, like on one of its limbs. And your sword is heavy and you're pretty strong, so you're used to this feeling. But something like gives way inside as your sword like crashes into bone. And then again, in quick succession, you hit the same spot with your second attack and you feel that tension release. But then your momentum is interrupted and you feel the sword pushed back towards you, like something like sort of resets in the limb, as if like the bone is unbreaking and the limb is righting itself. And as you pull back, it's like if it weren't for the sort of burn mark that your radiant damage leaves on it, you wouldn't be able to tell exactly where you hit it. Kira, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna wail on it. That's all I can really do.
Sure.
I'm gonna help out Cadmus. I'm gonna wail on this thing with my quarterstaff two-handed.
Yeah, roll it.
It's a 22 to hit.
Nice.
3 bludgeoning damage, and as a bonus action, I'm gonna hit it with the astral arms.
Hell yeah.
Another 22 to hit.
Sick. 2 in a row.
That's 7 damage.
Okay, awesome. Where do you hit it?
Important. Which eye is missing? Left or right?
It's right eye.
From my point of view. So
from your side, it'd be the left one. Yeah.
Perfect. I want a baseball swing at the right, at the other eye.
Okay.
And then same thing with the astral arm. I wanna come in a right hook and clobber
You want
that
to punch it in the eyeball?
from the side of its head. I want to try and knock the eye out of its head.
Okay.
With both the quarterstaff and my astral fist.
Sure. You absolutely shit rock the eye socket with your quarterstaff, and it recoils in pain. And you follow that up with just a huge right hook. You don't break its face off or pop its eye out, obviously, but you could tell that you got a good couple of hits in. Mira, besides the beast itself, just a few feet away from you, that chunk of its head with the other eye and Harp's arrow that split itself off from the rest of the beast is twitching and convulsing on the ground. What do you do?
How wide would you say these tunnels are?
The one you came through was pretty big. You could easily fit a couple of the vehicles side by side in it. But the other tunnels Peck described were fairly narrow. If you want to look around, you assume some of those smaller tunnels likely connect here too. But right now you're in the big hollowed out space in the middle of the mountain.
Oh, great. So it's pretty big behind that creature, right?
Yeah, huge for sure.
All right. Seeing green for the first time in his eyes and being freaked out, just that green reminds me so much of home and the fields outside, her childhood home.
Oh, Lord.
I'm just going to think really hard. And about 20 feet behind this monster.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm so worried about this.
I'd like to summon 8 cows.
Nice. Excuse me?
So that is using conjure animals. I can do up to 8 fey creature cows, as long as they have a challenge rating of a 4th or lower.
It's the cows, sure.
They get their own initiative.
Okay.
I'll roll.
Let me add some tokens and put 8 cows in the initiative tracker.
But they all go at once.
Oh, great.
So you don't have to. Yeah.
Roll for cow, I guess.
Their dex is 0, so I assume they get no bonus too.
Yeah, just straight dex then.
They're going on initiative count 7.
Okay.
Oh, they go last.
And then I just like to back up a little bit.
Sure. You summon 8 cows, I guess.
I did, about 20 feet behind the monster.
Okay. Perfect. There are now 8 cows behind the beast.
That's all I can do.
Okay, then. Elwyn, 8 whole-ass cows just show up. What do you do?
I see them and I just start packing up and go, yeah, we've won. So I'm just gonna spend this turn just grabbing some magic stuff because we've won, right?
I mean, that is your call, yeah.
No, I'm going to do a crowd favorite.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. At both one at each of the legs.
Go for it.
So the first one is a 10 to hit.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop rolling that die for tonight. And the second one is a 10 to hit. Gonna go ahead and stop rolling that die for the night.
Great. Okay.
And at that point, I go, wow, yeah, Cal's got it. I'll head towards where I saw the dinner plate aura.
Okay. You run towards the dinner plate aura.
No, I don't run. I just sadly walk.
Sure. You fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts and completely miss I would say 7 legs at this point of this just indescribable creature. It just won't seem to stay in one shape for long. And each of your bolts just weaves through the legs and explodes right next to a couple of the fey cows who just stare at it, I guess. I don't know. Just doing their cow thing. And I guess that you slowly walk away towards the dinner plate aura. But the beast is just getting pummeled from multiple angles right now. And it starts to make this sound that is distinctly different from the screeches and roars that you've been hearing it make until now. And while it's continuing to change in size and shape just upsettingly quickly. This sound sort of resonates all around the cave. It's like incredibly loud, and it reverberates off the walls like crazy. And the part of it with the eye that's on the ground starts to twitch and convulse even more. It's changing shape. You see limbs emerge and like flail in the air like a bug on its back, and it's like scrambling to right itself.
Oh, this thing's a hydra.
Yeah, there are suddenly 2 threats to contend with here. Yeah. And not only that, Harp, from the back line, as Cadmus and Kira are swinging at the beast, its head continues to morph and contort, and you see another green glowing eye start to take shape to replace the one you shot. Small at first, but it's growing. What do you do?
Oof. Wow, I don't know. Okay. So first I want to ask the group in general, we still feel like fighting this thing, or you guys want to leave?
I think it's too late to leave now.
You think so? Okay, I guess we're gonna, I guess I'm in it till the end.
Just like the last big fight, yeah.
Yeah, till the literal end. Oh boy, I don't know what to do with this thing.
You can go look at plates with me.
Wait, we haven't found the skull yet, right?
No.
Okay. Peck, are you getting any other vibes for a skull anywhere,
No, not currently. There's a dinner plate thing over here. That could be it.
Cool. Well, I'm not hungry. So,
Oh. Same. Not since have you noticed that since we've been dead, we haven't really been hungry?
Oh, okay. Well, joking aside, how close is everybody to this thing?
I think everyone but Peck is pretty much right up on it, or at least close by.
Well, then I can't do what I want to do to stall.
Maybe. What did you want to do?
I wanted to do spike growth around it, not around the cows though, so I don't want it to get any closer to us or spawn more near us. But it's a 20-foot radius, and that'll mean we all fall into spikes.
Yeah, up to you.
So, can I do a perception check for the skull? I know I'm not as magical as everybody, but...
Yeah, if you want to try and look around, you can roll investigation.
Cool, I see nothing. It's a 6.
Yeah, maybe there's too much going on right now for you to really focus in on that. Not the least of which is the fact that in all of its thrashing around after you shot it, plus all the shape and size shifting it's doing, this thing is just crashing into piles and unsteady pillars of junk left and right. And stuff is starting to crash down around you. We can call that super quick look around just a bonus action if you have anything else you want to try and do.
All right, I guess I'm going to go shoot that stupid thing on the smaller one. I want to see if I can delay it.
Okay, where on the smaller one are you aiming for?
Oh, I still want to hit that big giant eye.
Okay.
I feel like that's the strongest thing on it, but I don't think it matters because I got a 10.
Actually, a 10 does barely hit the little one, yeah.
Oh, sweet. And then it is 11 piercing.
Cool, yeah, you land another clean shot into the eye. As close as 2 arrows can possibly be, right? And as you do, the eye itself cracks and splits in half. And all the flailing limbs on the thing just completely freeze in place and it stops moving entirely. And then it's like the crack keeps splitting. And the whole head of the little creature is splitting. And then the whole creature is splitting. And it's awful to watch. But once it's done, there are now 2 smaller creatures, each with a cracked and slightly smaller glowing green eye, just writhing on the ground, trying to reorient themselves.
Sorry, everyone.
Cadmus, what do you do?
Seeing all this splitting nonsense, I'm still kind of holding a defensive position. And I'm going to shout, if you guys feel like running, go. I will hold it back, and I'm going to attack it again.
Sweet, roll your attack.
25.
25 hits.
And that is 5 damage. Then attack number 2 is 23.
For sure, yeah.
And that is 11 slashing damage.
Sweet, where do you aim?
Let's say the neck.
Very Hydra slaying vibes. Yeah, you take a huge swing at the neck and you make clean contact. Then you bring the blade down on the same spot again. And you make it really deep, almost all the way through. And when you pull the blade back out, you can see the wound is almost closing up with how quickly it's changing shape. But it doesn't fuse back together. It's the head and the body are almost becoming 2 different things entirely, but they're still mostly attached to each other.
Mm. So as the slice thing happens, I'm just going to kind of look over to Kira and Mira and kind of nod, it's okay if you want to go.
I'm not going anywhere. How much skin is holding its head on, I guess?
Maybe like 2/3 connection from the body to head is left. Like Cadmus sliced through like 1/3 of its neck, but it's still making do, you know?
Oh. Okay, well, I'm gonna attack it with a Psychic Blade. It's a 25 to hit.
Yeah, 25 hits. Are you trying to hit that same spot?
Yeah, in the neck. I'm gonna attack that flap of skin. That's 5 psychic damage to it.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna do it again. It's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, unfortunately.
+4.
Oh yeah.
So roll a d4, yeah.
The dice. 17.
Yeah, 17 hits.
Come on, baby. And that's another 5 damage.
Hell yeah, you chop into the same spot as Cadmus with like a couple of quick attacks with your Psychic Blade. And you're like so close to separating its head from its body, but everything on the beast seems to be still fully functional, right? Like it's swinging at you, it's trying to bite, and everything is so bizarre. Like the wounds are closing pretty quickly after you attack, but it's not reattaching itself to its body. Okay, so it is now 8 Cow's turn. What the fuck?
So the 8 cows, they look up and they see Mira, and she kind of just like touches the captain's hat, and she gives him a little nod.
Okay.
And all 8 of them, they're gonna kind of semicircle
Okay.
and charge at this creature to make a gore attack on it.
Okay.
So get ready for a lot of math. I'm just gonna roll 8d20.
Sure. Roll 8d20.
They're all +6 to hit.
Jesus.
So
Yikes.
1 crit fails.
Uh-huh.
1 is a 21. 1 is a 6 + 8. I'm too excited. Does that hit? This is great podcasting.
Stellar stuff, Chandler. Thanks. It looks like 3 of the cows hit.
So those cows now do, because they were doing a charged gore attack, 3d6 +4 damage.
Okay. Roll for it.
That's gonna be 15 for the first cow.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be 9 for the second cow.
Uh-huh.
And for the third cow, that's gonna be 12.
Okay, 36 damage total. So I guess a bunch of cows come slamming into the back of this giant beast. So I guess they gore this thing on its lower limbs?
Yep.
What type of damage is this?
Bludgeon. Nope, it's piercing damage, if that makes a
Piercing
difference.
damage, yeah, sure. They're actually able to separate the lower half of one of this beast's legs, and that part like does fall to the ground even as the wound is being stitched up. So Mira, what do you do then?
Oh, I'm gonna feel really, really bad if we were not supposed to kill this creature.
An ancient being nobody's bothered to fight in ever. I'm sure it's fine.
But after the cows attack and the Cadmus say for us to leave, I'm just gonna look at him and be like, no, we're not leaving. And I'm gonna reach out and like close my eyes and try to touch this creature to cast Inflict Wounds at 3rd level.
Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Yeah, inflict wounds is just such like a scary concept to me. It just seems so gnarly.
Yep, that's this. So just for ease, it's a +6 to hit. I'm just rolling a straight d20. I think I missed. That's 8, but I am blessed. So let's see if I don't think that can make a difference. I'm assuming 11 doesn't hit.
Yeah, 11 does not quite hit, no.
I was too conflicted. I still feel like maybe we shouldn't kill
You're
it.
too conflicted to inflict.
Cadmus, from your perspective, Mira looks over at you like, of course we're not running. And then she just reaches out and gingerly touches the beast. Peck, what are you doing now?
Would it be an action to pick up the one that I know is magic?
I'll let you burn a bonus action on it since you know where it is, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just pick it up real fast and put it in my bag.
Yeah, you reach down and snag it, and you're surprised to find that it's got like a little handle on it. But it's a silvery thing, like vaguely dinner plate shaped. And yeah, you just one fluid motion, scoop it up, toss it in the bag.
Yeah, just right into the bag. So there are currently 2 of these creatures, the big one and then like the split off of it, right?
It's 3, actually. The big one and then the 2 smaller ones that used to be part of its head with the right eye.
And are these cows are like around it?
Yeah, like kind of under and around the big one. Yeah.
Yeah, but they're fey cows, so it's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna come around away from everyone else, and I am going to hold out my 2 hands touch my thumbs and fingers and kind of just run my thumb down my other 4 fingers. And as I do, I shoot off a thin sheet of flames.
Sick.
That kind of spouts forth in a 15-foot cone. And everything inside of it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Give me and Becca like 10 minutes.
I'm just trying to hit the two beasts. If I can finagle it not to hit any cows, I'm gonna try. But if we get some steaks out of this,
Some face steak.
Chandler, can you do me a favor before I roll 8 individual deck saves? Can you tell me what the damage on that would be about?
it's gonna be 5d6.
Wow.
Yeah, my cows only have 15 hit points, so do you want to roll damage? Because even at half, I don't know if they're going to make it.
I mean, let's see what he rolls, and then you can roll if need be. I roll garbage. 5, 9, and 6, respectively.
That is 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Yes, and the fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Okay.
Natural 20?
one cow does get a natural 20. What's the save? What's the DC?
DC 15.
Okay, so that one fails.
So 2 failed?
That one fails. And then I get 3 more. And 2 more fail. So I have 4 cows still standing.
They take 10 damage if they fail.
They are all at 5 hit points.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry about the cows, Mira. I thought I could finagle. I'm sorry. It was a thing.
It's all right. It's all right. They'll be fine. They just go back home to their plane.
Yeah, it's a lovely Fey farm upstate. Yeah, the 3 beasts are like quickly engulfed in flame. They're not like especially flammable. It doesn't really stick around and cling to them, but it's clear that it hurts, right? But what is fairly flammable is nearly everything else in here.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
You really do gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah.
Gotta do it to them sometimes.
All I've ever known is doing it to him. The beast like quickly recoils from the flames, and it rears up on like several of its hind legs and slams back down sort of indiscriminately. And Cadmus, you are right in front of it.
I think it has to make a wisdom save for attacking due to the sanctuary.
Well,
It no longer does because you hit it.
yeah.
Oh, is that what that happens?
Yeah, I just buffed it just in case we decided not to fight. But
Gotcha.
18 plus 6, 24 to hit?
That just barely hits me.
Let me roll 14 damage as it like crashes its weight down on you and screams in your face. And as it does, you see it again, that green glow building up in the back of its throat. Harp, what are you doing?
I'm tempting because I see that this thing is just respawning in its own way. I'm going to try and find this skull again.
Sure, if you want to break away, you can roll investigation or perception. Either's fine.
Oh man, I am blind. I got a 6 in perception, y'all.
Didn't you get a 6 last time too?
Yeah, my dice is broken.
Time to grab a different one, yeah. Yeah, maybe it's something about the multiplying threats and the like spreading fire, but you're just not able to spot it in the giant mountains of stuff on your turn here.
Cool. Thanks for all the chaos, everyone. Really makes searching this so much easier.
You're welcome.
Okay. So before I do my next move, because my next move is probably just going to be running into a certain direction, is there anything that I would say, oh, this might be where a skull is? Like, there's a pile of clothes. There's a pile of...
How about this? In this new firelight that is slowly spreading and like illuminating this massive cavern, you spot a massive pile that seems to be like reflecting that light in this glimmering sort of a way. None of the shapes in that pile seem to be the same, like Peck's dinner plate heap. They're all kind of a mishmash of objects, but they all seem to be shiny.
All right.
If I see Harp like trying to look for stuff, can I like shout something out real fast?
Sure.
Even if we find it, we can't really run away. If you remember, the car is currently unplugged.
Cool. Well, let's
keys are
make
out.
sure one of you gets the orb and doesn't die.
I have 2 orbs.
Okay, well, don't die is all I ask, and we can run after that. You think that's a good plan? As I run to that pile of shiny stuff.
You know what? Let's say your perception roll was a bonus. If you want to start digging, you can roll investigation as your action.
I'm a dig.
Okay, roll investigation.
That is a 21.
I know what?
That was a natural 20 too.
Well, it was a nat 20, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you find it.
Oh, wow.
Like, you sprint over to the pile, you go to plunge your hands in to dig, and before you do, like out of the corner of your eye, just high above you, you see a shimmering object, round and irregular, with 2 eye sockets and cheekbones pointing out of the hill of this glittering junk. And you're like, that's got to be it. Like, you're certain of it. But it's at least 30 feet up this small mountain of irregularly shaped stuff. You'd have to, like, scale up there to grab it. But you don't have quite enough time or movement to attempt that on this turn.
No, I don't. But I have an idea.
Sweet. Cadmus, the beast just reared back from the fire and landed down in your space, kind of like slamming into you. What do you do?
So it just roared in my face, so I'm going to take that opportunity to just come up with it, bring my sword up, and attack it again.
Are you stabbing it in the mouth?
Yeah. Well, like the jaw, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
22.
Yeah, 22 hits.
And that is 6 slashing damage. And then I'm going to attack it again. Natural 20.
Ooh.
I'm going to smite that. So the normal damage is 9 slashing damage plus the smite, which I'm going to do a second level smite on that one.
Hell yeah.
So that will be, I think it's 2d8s. Yeah, it's 2d8s.
Yeah, sick. Roll them.
Then 12 radiant damage.
Jesus. Okay, so a total of, 21 on the second attack? And 6 on the first one, you said?
Yes.
27 damage, okay. Yeah, this thing slams down on you, and then it pulls its head back, that green glow building in its giant mouth. And then you just crush it in the jaw with your sword and, like, blast it with radiant damage, and it, like, erupts. Like, your attack just blows through the jaw, and, like, everyone in the immediate vicinity is suddenly covered in, I mean, it would be, like, wrong to call it viscera, but just pieces of this beast that begin to stitch themselves up and, like, wriggle around. And Cadmus, you look up, and the whole lower jaw is just fucking gone. And you know that means it has no way to bite at the moment. Kira, this thing, like, recoils from Cadmus' attack, and just, like, immediately, like, several of its limbs fly up to, like, shield and sort of console its face. What do you do?
Console his face is such a sad line.
My brand.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I can do is just keep wailing on it. I don't have any other special abilities.
Hey, man, you keep saying that, and, like, you absolutely can do that, but you do have options. You know, like, options only limited by your ability to come up with some buck wild bullshit. Like, you can come out of left field and tell me you breakdance at it. You know, like, feel free to get weird with it.
Yeah, dance battle, let's go. Let me roll for funk.
The world is your oyster. What do you do?
You could touch it like Mira did.
Also an option.
Little pet.
What's around me?
Like, besides the enemies here, you've got, like, piles and hills and mountains of junk. And, like, a bunch of it is still on fire. There's, like, a large hill of fabric stuff, like clothes that's going up pretty quickly and spreading to the things around it.
Oh, great. Considering what I'm looking for is clothing, sort of. It's hand wraps.
Definitely fabric, yeah.
Again, I don't know that Peck probably has it in his freaking knapsack.
Nah.
You want to shout out for it? Hey, I need these like cloths. If anyone sees some cloth it my way.
Do you do that?
Yeah, let me do that. Let me run over to the flaming, raging, poisoning pile of clothes.
Okay.
And I'm gonna root through it real quick, and then while I'm looking through it, I'm gonna say, while you were all in the other chamber, while you were looking for stuff, did any of you happen to see two? They would just look like ordinary scraps of fabric. There's a design of a golden rose at the end of either of them. Did any of you happen to see anything like that? And I'm chucking flaming clothes everywhere.
I don't think so. No, and I go. You need some fabrics with ornate looks like this, and I just pull up the fabrics.
Yeah, you pull them out and you hold them up.
Yeah, like this.
Are they them, or are they just random pieces of fabric?
Yeah, you immediately recognize them as the hand wraps of your order.
That's them. Let me have them. Throw them my way.
I'm not gonna throw them. You're near a lot of fire. If you just want to walk over here, and I'll hand them to you.
I'm going to briskly leap over there and slap those bad boys on.
Hell yeah. Kira, even just holding these things is everything you hoped it would be when you were young and learning about the celestial thorn and the mere possibility that one could earn the right and responsibility of bearing these hand wraps. And for a moment, it's like everything around you, the beasts, the collapsing pillars of stolen objects, the fire, it all fades away. And the only thing that matters is these 2 strips of fabric. They're beautiful, durable and thick, but almost imperceptibly light and airy in your hands. The floral trimming and careful hand embroidery is so delicate, but when you start to wind them between your fingers and around your knuckles and up your forearms, Kira, you feel power in your fists like you never quite have before. And you I assume you punch your fists together once they're all laced up, right? That just seems like the only move.
Yep.
Yeah, you tuck the ends of the wraps under the bindings on your forearms. You smash your knuckles together with a force that you didn't quite expect. And as you do, they begin to glow.
Fuck yeah.
And all of you see it. A new color cuts through the grayscale world. This brilliant golden amber aura ripples off Kira's clenched fists. And Kira, it feels incredible. And you take a deep breath, just recentering for a moment. And it's like time unslows and you're coming back to the battle at hand.
It's time to get punchy.
I want to say that I had my back to the beast. After she punches her fists together and they start glowing, she's going to turn to the beast, lower into a fighting stance, one leg out in front of her. The arms are hovering around her. And then she's going to swirl her right hand so that her palm points to the sky, and she's going to do the Neo come at me.
Yeah, and the beast adjusts its sunglasses and tie like Agent Smith. Is this really how you want to end the episode right now?
Chandler, I'm pretty sure you can feel when you're in your.
I think so.
I am
Familiar.
also fairly certain that you can as well.
Yeah,
But I thought
I'm 90% sure you can feel.
I'm fairly certain you can as well. But I thought it'd be funnier if we do this round.
And it was.
Which is why then I wanted to go with the perception check to see if I bought that, so then I could feed into the same thing I fed in with Mora, which is an overarching thing for Peck, where he just assumes people are interested in him, but no one is. It's one of his. He wants people to love him, and they don't.
Aw.
Felt that, so.
Oh.